This is Infinite Clicks. I'm Hank Thompson.
I'm Joe McAdam.
That's Joe McAdam. Hey, everybody. Sort of a crazy video we're going to be sharing with you today about the Ebola outbreak that's going on in West Africa right now. This happened in Liberia. Over 1,900 people have already died in this situation. It's kind of terrifying. It's a little weird how normal people seem. Like, kind of like, you look at Twitter, there's jokes about Ebola. I mean, people are sort of, we've been joking about it. It's great.
But there's a lot of dead people.
A lot of dead people, and
it's spreading.
These big diseases, these big scary diseases are sort of the worst case scenarios. But this case here shows kind of how crazy these situations can get. A guy with Ebola was being treated in a quarantine facility, managed to escape. They found him, and they didn't find him, but he's wandering through this marketplace. People know he has Ebola, and they're trying to get him back. So let's start with the tape here. See what this looks like. This is shocking stuff. There he is. You see people kind of avoiding him.
They're backing off a little bit. They kind of they know what's up.
Watch this guy on the right here. Nope. It's like,
yeah, this is.
But like, what if he didn't have Ebola and someone just announced it to the crowd? You can come back. Like,
yeah.
Like, what I mean is, obviously we weren't there. That's pretty clear. But the power of, oh my God, that guy has Ebola. Everybody hears that now. That guy over there, he did have a hospital bracelet on, and I'm sure someone. I'm sure
but he could have had,
so
a cold. I don't know.
That's just how this thing starts. Then the shit gets really dystopic. It gets bad. It gets fucking scary. Go.
So yeah, out come the hazmat guys.
So the hazmat guys from the facility, now they're following him. That's freaky as hell to be chased by dudes wearing that.
Yeah, no,
the guy doesn't want to go into the puddle.
Yeah.
The one dude avoided it. He doesn't want anything to do with them. You know, I think he's probably just telling them, mind your own business, bitches. Leave me alone. I don't have Ebola.
But he probably has Ebola.
I think it's probably a good bet.
Odds are.
But what if he doesn't? What if this is one of those, like,
I feel like you're making up a conspiracy.
Well, I am. I'm not trying to spread that, but I'm saying, that's the start of like a great movie. Except unfortunately, it's a guy's horrible life.
It's a guy who's gonna die.
And an entire region of a continent ravaged by a deadly disease. Next video. Okay, they got him to stop. They're talking. Fortunately, everything is filmed these days.
He doesn't look sick. You know what I mean?
He does. Yeah, but you can. You're right.
I expect like vomiting your skin peeling off if you have Ebola. Am I wrong?
Well, I think that's.
I don't know.
We've been trained to think.
I've never seen anybody that has it.
I think you imagine something that kills you in a couple of days or a week.
Yeah, it's got to be pretty serious.
That it's like your organs shut down and your skin gets all fucked up and you look. And he's out, maybe he's early and perhaps there's still hope for him. I know it doesn't kill everybody.
But like 90% though.
Yeah. So anyway, this is just an insane story. It's so. I just couldn't imagine being in his situation. I wonder if he doubts that, if he thinks they're wrong, or if he just needs to go see something. Like maybe he's got family he wants to see. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are his motivations? Does he trust them? That what we'll see in the next video, and just don't play it yet, but what we'll see in the next video is the crowd reacting as if they're on the side of the guys in the suits.
Yeah, it's hard to judge exactly what the crowd is.
Yeah, and the guys in the suits are doing the right thing. I mean,
quarantining a man with Ebola.
So then it gets crazy, and let's just play it. It's just nuts. All right, yeah, there's this Mark Wahlberg's brother here, Doctor Without a Border. Then they just physically assault him, but there's the dudes with the sprayers.
Yeah, and then shove him in the back here.
They just squirting disinfectant.
But like, if this
poor guy,
if this is the difference between only him dying and then everyone in that village dying.
Yeah.
Which it could very well be.
Right. I mean, my God.
Then manhandle the shit out of them.
Right. That's the.
The
crowd
cheering.
The crowd is like, good, get the guy out of here.
Because he's gonna kill us all.
Yeah. And then they just take off.
All right, bye.
Crazy truck.
But this is the scariest.
It's terrifying.
Stuff I've ever seen.
Every bit about it, because that's also like, that shows you the line between like a safe, proper response with enough resources and materials to get the job done, which would be to contain the outbreak, versus a guy just getting out. He wasn't like malicious with his. He wasn't running around touching and trying.
No,
to
he's like, I'm just trying to get out of here.
Back the fuck off, and they like, no, you're coming with us. It's one thing to be grabbed by a bunch of cops and thrown into the back of a wagon and hauled off, but that sort of scene, that sort of like I want to say futuristic. It's not futuristic.
It's very in the present.
terrifying.
And it's a real thing to
Guys
be
in-
afraid of.
Guys with Ebola.
Taking you away and spraying you down and throwing you in the back of a truck.
And were they spraying other people, or did they just spray the ground? Is just like, is that just to look like they're doing something, or because it actually does? Because is there Ebola in? Ebola is transmitted through fluids and stuff. It's not airborne.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, how fast that shit can go wrong. Because how easily you can travel pretty far before symptoms kick in, even if it's a day.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh,